And Democrats are demanding answers about the future of the Department of Education. A group of Democratic lawmakers are expected to try to meet with acting leadership this morning. It comes as lawmakers are raising concerns about Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency and its plans to slash funding at federal agencies. Let's bring in ABC's Jay O'Brien on Capitol Hill. Jay, what are you hearing from Democratic lawmakers, and what are they actually planning to do today?
Yeah, Diane, we're outside the Department of Education, where Democratic lawmakers are expected to hold a protest and then demand a meeting, try to force a meeting with senior leadership here at the department. Because, as Rachel noted, it's not just those concerns about buyouts and federal employees losing their jobs or being pushed out of their roles, but there's also serious concern in Washington on Elon Musk and Doge efforts to remake the federal government as we know it. And a component of that is a proposal of Trump's and a push of Trump's that Elon Musk is looking to actualize, which is to get rid of the Department of Education. We know that Doge employees are here working inside the Department of Education, according to sources, looking at places where they can cut, looking at what they allege to be DEI inside the department and things of that nature. But there's this overarching goal to eliminate the department entirely. That is what concerns Democratic lawmakers. It's what they're going to demonstrate against outside this agency. But it underscores the fact that Democrats have limited options here, really, to stop these efforts of Trump and Musk's.
Now, Jay, Republicans control the House, the Senate, and the White House. So what can Democrats really do here?
Well, short of holding demonstrations like this, which Democrats have done over the course of the week, there was a similar protest just days ago outside the Department of Labor. Democrats have introduced bills to try to thwart Musk on various things, but those bills are unlikely to get the Republican votes that they would need to pass. We saw that unsuccessful, frankly, doomed effort in a committee that was controlled by Republicans, the Oversight Committee in the House, of Democrats to subpoena Musk. Republicans blocked that effort. It led to a shouting match in that committee. And Democrats have privately acknowledged to me that they have limited cards to play here. They have a limited playbook. Really what they're relying on now are those ongoing court battles that you saw Rachel discuss in her piece to try to stop these various efforts of Trump and Musk's to revamp the federal government. But those court battles are somewhat temporary. The blocks that they've imposed, at least, are somewhat temporary. And Democrats are fretting privately that they're not really sure what their long-term options are to try to stop Donald Trump and Elon Musk, who have all the cards and, frankly, all the power here, Diane.
So, Jay, what else are you watching for today?
Well, keep an eye on how this demonstration unfolds, but also keep an eye on Capitol Hill and how Republicans try to put all of these efforts of Donald Trump's and Musk's into legislation. There was this ongoing battle on Capitol Hill, frankly, amongst Republicans to put Donald Trump's sweeping legislative agenda into a budget bill, one big, quote-unquote, beautiful bill, as Republican leadership have said. And we know that some of Donald Trump's priorities on revamping the federal government might also be included in that massive package of legislation. So keep an eye on Republicans as they craft that. They've said they're going to craft it over the weekend, try to get it through committee and start the committee process with it early next week. But it's already picking up some Republican opposition from the further right, Diane. And as we know, if you just have a handful of votes on the further right opposing anything in the House with the slim majority that Mike Johnson has, it could spell trouble ahead.
All right, Jay O'Brien in Washington for us. Jay, thank you.